And it's Kubey time. Kubey time. The Master Chief. Yes, the Master and Commander. Master. I don't think you can say master anymore. I went into the master bedroom. My wife goes, it's primary bedroom. That's what it's called now. It's like, what? Okay, so this is not the Master Chief. This has now been named to the Primary Chief. Primary Chief, okay? And I'm just lying to you. It is still the Master Chief. Keanu design. Okay, yeah, OS 10. Okay, so I did a video actually on the Master Chief when I had the G10 Damascus one, which one was it? It was this one, the one you can't get. I hope you want one because you're not going to get one. Not from there, I guess. Not now. Okay, and then there's the Damascus G10 with the black blade. But look at all the variants you can get. And so I'm doing this one just to let you know, mister, you can also get it in micarta. Micarta. And you know what? This micarta actually looks good, doesn't it? Yes, thank you so much. And you can go right and left hand with it. What? And you know what? This is a decent size knife. OS 10. OS 10. Not D2. Okay? It's got more chromium. It's an absolute, yes, it is a stainless. Whew. I just like this design. I mean, I had a viewer contact me and go, nobody's done anything on that Master Chief. Now, this was months ago. I think the Master Chief's been done. But, and I go, Master Chief. And I couldn't find it anywhere. I mean, I guess I wasn't looking in the right place. I found it on Geo Knives or somewhere like that. And then later on Kubey, and now I see it on Kubey, Geo, and also on White Mountain Knives. You'd think I could remember that name. So, and I think you can get them on Amazon as well. So take your choice. I've got discount codes for White Mountain and Kubey. So, okay, White Mountain does not charge tax or shipping. Kubey, I can't remember. Okay, but you can get a discount code for both. That way, if you don't find it on White Mountain, you can go to Kubey or vice versa. However, okay. G10, my friends, and we do love that G10. And then, of course, we got a black blade with it, and then we got black hardware with it. Yeah, and the drop is nice on this, but really it's a flipper tab only. So that's so 2017, isn't it? No front flipper, no cutaways, no thumb studs, no like, whatever. Just a flipper tab. What? But actually, I like the overall design of it. And you look at this. This is so nice and rounded everywhere. It's smooth. It's good for ergos. Pocket clip. It's okay. It kind of flattens off here a little bit, so it's not just like right up into your palm of your hand. So, nah, I'm not feeling it so much. No, nah. I mean, I think every pocket clip can finally get to you at some point in time, but nah, I can't find it where it's hitting me. Where is it hitting me? Okay, right there. Right there. Yeah, nah, I'm not really, not really feeling it. So not a real problem. I don't do extended cutting chores, like where I don't let go of the knife for a long time. Now mine are pretty quick. So it's cutting down a box or cutting open a box or cutting twine or rope or that kind of thing. So no, I don't really. And a lot of times when I cut with it, I'm not really making contact with the clip because I'm using different kind of hand positions. Okay. So I mean, you think you hold a knife like this all the time, but you don't really, if you really make note of how you do your cutting tasks. So just saying. Now, do you want micarta? There you go. Right or left hand, got a lanyard hole. These look like they're probably going to be number 8s, right? But not a lot of hardware on there, is there? We'll take it apart, take a look. I mean, we got skeletonized liners, and they look pretty smoothed out. There's your lockup. That's not real heavy, but I mean, it'll get heavier as time goes by. And by the way, I mean, you can always segregate the end of this lock bar. Take a stone or a diamond stone. You can take material off there. You can increase that lockup if you want. You can take it to all the way, you know. So, I mean, you can adjust the lockup on it if you want. I'm good with that. I never really trust any lock that much, so I'm going to use the knife appropriately in that regard. And the fit and the finish on Kubey knives, they're good. Okay. Have I tested the steel on these? Yes. Has it tested true? Yes. Rockwell's, I can't remember. So, but we'll put them under the gun again here in not too long and just do that, just to more test the Rockwell than the steel, right? But the Master Chief. Let's grab my tape because they are a decent size knife. They're 3.5-inch blade. Almost 8 1/4, but they're, yeah, I mean, between 8 and 8 1/8 and 8 1/4 long. So it's a full size EDC, right? I mean, 90 millimeter blade length. Yeah, I mean, it's like a paramilitary too. It's that size, so it's full size. And let me see what the width is here. That's 12.9, so that's 1/2 inch. Okay. Yeah, 0.1, like 3 millimeter, 2.7 millimeter blade thickness. But yeah, so it's full size. It's full size knife. Now, let me grab one of these. Okay, piece of scrap paper. Okay. Check. Okay. You know, I'd say that they're really, they're right there at a good factory edge, not on the negative side, not a whole lot on the plus side either, but a good standard factory edge, not scary sharp, but pretty good. And let's check the weight real quick. I think we probably saw that on the stats, but 133 grams, that's not terrible. Let me see if we can keep from jumping past ounces. See, it's not doing that. Okay, 4.7. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, it's a knife. It's got some height here, and it's got some height on the blade. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot there, and then you don't have nested liners. These are pretty solid steel liners in here too, and then disengaging it, you do have a height differential here. So, boom, flipper tab hits you in the thumb. It's over the detent ball. There she drops. Design flow, great. Blade to handle length is adequate. Ergos are great. Drop is nice. Is it fidget friendly? Hell yeah. I don't know if you can catch this enough. Okay, you can. You know, yeah, you can actually finger flick it even though there's not a fuller. You can do that. So pretty fidget friendly, and it drops nicely. Is it too loose as far as detent goes? Yeah, I'd say the detent's all in. Wow. Okay. I think the detent's all in. Yes, it is. And it, you know, you really don't technically have anything but the flipper tab. And in that case, as I always say, you can stuff a little bit more detent in it, because it's not like you've got a front flipper you got to deal with, or a fuller where you're going to finger flick it, or you're going to thumb roll it. So that time, in that case, you want to loosen up a little bit or lighten up on the detent. But in this case, you can keep it pretty snappy. Yeah, I mean, that's me trying to fail it. Nah, it's all there. It's all good. So really, overall, I like the design. It's an open design, and you got some nice little standoffs on there. They look chunky, don't they? But the micarta looks good. It doesn't look too washed out, weathered looking. I don't like weathered looking micarta. I really like kind of polished micarta, look better, but this will pass. This will pass. And if I really wanted to get, big time on it, I just put some food grade mineral oil on it, and it'll absorb it and it'll darken down and be a more uniform color. But I don't even think I'm quite there on needing to do that with this. This is fine. Well, if we want to took it apart, then I guess we better come in from the back side, because the front side is a no-go. And there was it. Is that a pivot? No, that's not a surround. It's just one piece. Okay. All right. That's me looking through the camera. Can't tell shit. Okay. Come on, drop out. Drop out. There you go. There's a body screw. And now we're going to get into these, which is interesting. And yeah, we've got a pocket clip screw that is doubling as a screw that's going through this standoff, right? So it should be longer than the other one. And let's poke this one down. There you go. And it is longer, isn't it? Yep. So no big surprise there. There's your micarta. That's darkened down, a little bit more uniform than this side, but still, it's good. And no internal screws here, just a nice liner. And we can take that off without a lot of difficulty. It looks really clean, skeletonized through here. Weight reduction. We've got ceramic bearings all over the place. Other than that, there's a little bit of light lubrication, and it looks really clean. It looks clean. It looks good. That's it, folks. Pretty simple. Here is a little nub right there, machined on there, and underneath is a little nub that matches up to that. So that's how they keep this pivot from turning. Although I don't know if I got a lot of faith in that micarta holding firm in the light of if you had this thing really locked down with a lot of thread locker. But maybe it holds so far, right? At least there. And we are complete in every way, aren't we? The Master Chief. And this whole shindig I've been putting you through for the last 20 minutes is only to tell you that yes, it's out, it's available, and you can get in all kinds of variations. Because we like the Kubey knives. And this Keanu design guy, he does a really good job. He's done some other designs for other knife companies as well. So yes, I do. I like it. And we do. We love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.